Okay, since basically I had to buy a PS3 to play Dust, I thought I might try and look at some of the other games out there for it, and I found some pretty good space games that I thought I'd have a quick look at. This first one is Super Stardust HD. Apparently this is like 5 years old, so I must have missed the boat on this one, but it's very good, and I think I like the it's like a new take on the asteroid style theme. So if you remember the old wireframe asteroids game, and if you do, you're really old like me, basically this is a new take on it, and it's pretty impressive. What I was going to use this video for is actually just to talk around a few things with Dust as well. We've still got an NDA with Dust. You're not allowed to unfortunately show any Dust footage, but we've been playing a lot of it, my crew and I, and they've been showing me how to play it, quite frankly, and getting a lot better at it. It's a pretty unforgiving game, I'm going to be pretty honest with you. Eve, I played Eve for many years, since beta in fact, and Eve is one of these games where you pretty much master it and then you'll dominate it. And if you look at just some of the Deep Space Alliances now, they pride themselves in their doctrines and really mastering the game. I don't think that's going to happen with Dust, because it doesn't matter how good you are, somebody's going to get you, somebody's going to smoke you. Interesting to see, I think, how it rolls out. So far, I think observations are very good. There's not a lot to see in the game. Hopefully, we can show footage of it soon, because we've had some amazing battles. There's some really good multi-layered kind of action within the game itself. So you can have a really good sort of on-foot battle with guns, rifles, and so on. Then all of a sudden, you can have a tank battle going on. You can have kind of fast-moving buggies and stuff. Then all of a sudden you can have dropships basically circling around and laying into everything. And we had I think one of my best matches so far was 3 of us. We got into a dropship, properly set up dropship, which had like missiles and stuff on it. And yeah, we basically just killed everything on the map. But having said that, it only would have taken probably a couple of coordinated players to take us out. So there is no I win button in the entire game. But I think if you're well fitted and you understand really what your kind of crew are capable of, then it's quite a satisfying game. Few of my Eve buddies have been playing it and they're not too impressed with it. So I think it mainly comes from you die a lot, and it can become incredibly frustrating where you spawn in and then all of a sudden you've been absolutely ganged up on all of a sudden. As soon as your screen goes from black to play, then you're dead, which I'm sure they'll fix, but I think you just have to approach it with kind of an open mindset. I played a lot of PlanetSide 1 when it first came out many years ago, and it was a good game, and I really quite enjoyed the scale and scope of it. Now I hope Dust kind of draws in some of that, but I think already it's shaping up to be, I think, quite an exceptional game. So we're having fun playing it, and I think it's important to understand that, like Eve, it has a requirement to skill up. So you actually, if you've got a brand new character, you're just not going to be very effective. So you need to fight, you need to earn skill points, you need to get better equipment and so on. So really, it just becomes a typical kind of MMO grind. But I don't think it'll be too bad, because really, once you understand the game and the mechanics of how it works, you're going to get, you're going to skill up pretty quickly and efficiently. All the usual groups are represented, so you've got sniper, you've got frontline, you've got assault rifles, shotguns, and all that stuff. You've also got some quite interesting kind of exotic weaponry as well. And I think really it just comes down to, you have to find your niche, which is certainly what a lot of players are doing. I think sniping's a slightly overpowered thing at the moment. Lots of people sniping, which I can understand. It's actually pretty good sniping mechanics, because you've got 2 types of rifles. One is a projectile coming out of your gun. The other is almost like a laser, almost like a railgun, I guess. So some of them you have to lead the target, others you don't. But again, it's they've really thought about it. It's very much like Battlefield 2142. I played a lot of that as well, and I think really what they're trying to do is, I think, draw out the wider, bigger kind of capture the flag, capture the location style battles. But no, so far it's very good. Looking forward to bringing you some footage on that, because it is a very good, exceptional game. Just a reminder as well, if you're looking for a corporation to play Dust, and I would stress it's a game you do need to play with your buddies. It's a very difficult game to get anything from on your own. So I think it's you know, I can understand that. I used to actually play DayZ. In fact, I might even do some videos of DayZ because I've got hours of footage filmed. And DayZ's a fantastic game, but it's incredibly difficult to really kind of get a huge enjoyment out of it when you're playing solo. But then again, joining teams and you know, ganging up with people is just made incredibly difficult. So I think the same will be in Dust. I hope the corporation lines are maybe not you know, drawn into with Dust. I think Dust should just be free and open. You're effectively a mercenary, so you know, I think it's all good stuff. So yeah, I'll include a link to our recruitment video for our Dust Corp, so it shows you how to apply in that video. So there you go. I hope you enjoyed Super Stardust HD, and yeah, see you next time.